What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We got some good news for the KX100. This is probably going to be the second video on it. Yeah, as you guys knew, probably, because I've already probably posted the first video. I haven't posted it yet as of today. We also got a 150 RB. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Other than that, we got some parts in. Wiseco high performance forged piston kit. I went with the Wiseco instead of a Nomura or something like that. I don't know. The Nomura was like 70 bucks. This was 125. This is, or 130 actually. This one's a lot better. And those Nomuras or whatever the heck they're called, they're not as good. Here, this is a package from Millennial, I think, Technologies. I can't pronounce anything today. But yeah, here should be the cylinder. Here's the piston. The bike should be running. The rear tire's a little bald. Picked up this for $10 off Craigslist. I got all three of these for 30 bucks. That was a pretty good deal because, yeah, I could have bought brand new ones. I have enough money for brand new ones, but why not just get a brand new one for $10, you know, instead of 60 bucks at my local dealer? So let's get the cylinder unpacked. Let's get that unpacked. Throw it on the bike and we'll have a running bike today. Alrighty guys, I unpackaged it just so that you guys won't see my information pretty much. But otherwise, this is a used cylinder. Look how clean that thing looks. This thing looks mint. I'm gonna have to transfer the stud bolts and the power valves. That'll probably be the hardest part of the whole top end. But as you can see in here, nicely honed and everything. Thing looks mint. Compared to this one right here that I'll be exchanging with them. Looks like a ring caught port there. There's a cracked port in here too, somewhere. Right there. That port is cracked. They said they'll still take it with the port that's cracked. So I'm gonna get these stud bolts, put them onto here. Need to get those two dowels right there, put them on as well, and then remove the power valves. We'll see how that works out. And we should have a running KX100 today. Not sure if I'm gonna change out the tire. I'll do that last just because I wanna get the bike running. Need to run a couple heat cycles through and she's gonna be mint, guys. Alrighty guys, so we got the piston on. That arrow is supposed to point forward if I'm not mistaken. And the rings line up right there. I'm gonna lube it all up with some AMSOIL 2-stroke Dominator, I think, oil. Just 2-stroke oil. Lube that up, lube up the cylinder. Not sure if I showed you guys that yet. We transferred all the studs on, or I transferred 4 of them, and my dad transferred 1 with me. And then we put on the power valves. I'll try to clean up that a little bit. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Then we'll lube up the inside of here and slide her on, just like so, hopefully. Try not to screw nothing up here. So sorry I'm not on the camera. This is not my first 2-stroke top end. Last video should be how to take it apart if you really need help. Like screen record the whole video and put it in reverse, and that'll be pretty much it. But yeah, all you gotta do is slide on that, then put on the gaskets. Literally the hardest thing was to transfer the stud bolts. So if that's hard for you, I'm gonna have to transfer the studs. Let me go do that real quick before I even start anything. So yeah guys, whenever you guys get back on, I'll probably have the cylinder already on, FYI. Alrighty guys, so we got the new head installed, or cylinder installed. Moves nice and smoothly. So yeah, hardest part was getting those dowel pins in, but we got that all figured out, so that should be good. Now we just have to connect the power valve, which we kind of screwed up here. I ain't taking the head off though. I'll have to loosen up this one bolt, move it over to the other side, hook it on, put the circlip through, and hook up all the other stuff, and we should be set. Alrighty guys, just put the top end back together. Quick compression test. That's pretty good. That's probably better than my YZ125. Yeah, it's about the same. I need to rebuild the top end on that one soon before she blows up. Anyways, Let's get this connected right here. To get spark to the engine. We need to get the reeds in. I kind of forgot to do that, but I think it should still work fine. Get the reeds in, put that together, put the motor mounts on, put a gas tank on, and put the radiators on, and we'll be set pretty much. I'll oil up this air filter too, just because I don't want to have any dirt in it during the break-in period. But yeah, looks like we're not losing compression anywhere because she's still got, honestly, that's really good compression. Oh yeah. So that's all crispy. Let's get everything on here. Probably not gonna record that. Most of this video is probably gonna be like break-in period and probably riding it around a little, doing a couple wheelies on her, really getting her broken in. So yeah, let's see how we can get this done. Alrighty guys, so kind of got her put back together. Still gonna have to take her apart and put actual coolant. I have water in there. I don't get why everybody, a whole bunch of like 6-year-olds, they're like, oh, it's not water cooled, not water cooled, it's coolant. They call coolant for a reason. Yeah, then why is this called a water pump? They don't call it coolant pump, okay? So you guys can stop yelling at me. Go rebuild a dirt bike yourself and post it on YouTube. Other than that, pretty much, I have water in here just to make sure there's no leaks. That way I don't blow anything up crazy. And if water leaks on the floor, I don't really care. If there's coolant everywhere, my dad's gonna start caring, but pretty much no major leaks, as I can tell. There's a little one near the head gasket. While it was running, I tightened up the head bolt and it's gone. So pretty much, I'm gonna put actual coolant in there tomorrow. Finish breaking it up. It's 11 o'clock at night, so I'm not really sure how happy my neighbors would be if I broke it in completely tonight. So I'll break it in tonight, or break it in tomorrow morning. I have a KX100 L that I'm supposed to be picking up at around, I think 8:30 in the morning, something like that. So we'll have a nice little 110L to match this bike. And pretty much, this thing's a success. I've got a new tire for it. I'll change that out tomorrow as well so we can get a nice little rip around the backyard just to really break her in. But other than that, this thing is mint. Not even capping. So yeah. Anyways, I'll meet you guys tomorrow morning when I finish breaking this thing up. This thing's got so much compression. So yeah. Stay tuned for that. It's probably got more compression than the 150R. Update on this, if you guys haven't already seen it. Valve retainer shattered, went everywhere. Picked up all the little bits and pieces, but you can see on this one too, that one's shattered as well, but not as bad. So I've got OEM ones coming from Georgia. I live in South Carolina, so from somewhere in Georgia, they have a Honda distributor. I've got some parts coming in for this thing. This thing should be finished. Also needs a rear tire and a front tire, so I've got all that. And yeah, guys, I'll meet you guys tomorrow morning. Alrighty, guys, it's the next day. This morning, I did the second break-in period, kind of. There was like a first and second break-in period, pretty much. And so now this is gonna be the third one. I might do one more. This might be the last one. Not sure yet. The bike's got really good compression. So yeah, let's see if she starts up. She's cold. So, not lying to you guys. Everything's cold on this thing. That piston crackle, that's what a lot of two-strokers like whenever they rebuild a top end, new piston, makes that little crackling noise. So yeah, there's a sneak peek on another build. 2014 KX110, not sure if you guys seen that yet. So yeah, I'll finish in this braking period. I'll just rev it up a little, nice, get it into higher RPMs, because this was one of the last ones. And until the radiator cap is nice and hot. And so yeah, stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so I did the last heat cycle kind of. I'm still gonna ride it a little bit lightly, just barely touching the power band and slowly building it up. But what we're gonna do is just get it to break in pretty much, almost fully break in. And then I'll start riding it a little bit harder, let my brother ride it around the yard. But yeah, I need to put some actual coolant. I had water in there just to make sure that there was no little leaks anywhere. And tightened up all the hoses and everything, so we should be set. So yeah, let's get some coolant in her and we can take her out for a little spin. Alrighty guys, so the bike is completely broken in now. I rode it around the backyard, hit the power band a couple times. It's hitting pretty nicely, nice and smooth. Nothing crazy, no power loss anywhere, so everything runs smooth on this bike. Right now, what I did was I tore it back down apart so that we can put some of the little pieces that I didn't put on because I wanted to make sure that the bike ran first. Like this little clutch thingy right here. I need to put this head engine mount. I need to do a couple little things. Take out this air filter. Oil her up. She's a little dry. And yeah, we got a fresh tire on there too, so that's pretty nice. And yeah, we're gonna see what we can do on this thing. Everything's pretty mint on it. It has 43 hours on it now. So yeah. So it's about an hour of braking, which isn't too bad. So yeah, let's get this stuff all figured out here. Also need to somehow get that bolt out right there. She does not want to come out. So I might just have to destroy the threads and put something on the back, but I don't really want to do that. So yeah, we'll see what we can do about this thing right here.